Hello, thanks for being in a new video. This time I have with me the new HONOR MagicBook Art for Teeth, the new computer from this manufacturer, which honestly is one of the most beautiful, most attractive, and most innovative computers that we are going to find lately. Let me tell you why, because you are already seeing surely this very strange part that has, don't think that the camera is going to be placed there all the time. It's a magnetic camera that we can remove just like that, and we'll be able to store it right here on the side. So in a moment, I'll show you more about this feature. But it definitely makes it, as I say, one of the most innovative computers of the moment, but come with me to know its specifications a little more closely. This will be a computer that inevitably reminds me of the Huawei MateBook X Pro from 2024 because it also maintains the same philosophy of being ultra thin, ultra light, but in this case it doesn't sacrifice so many ports. Notice that it has HDMI, it has USB-A, which are features that I honestly find very attractive in a computer this portable and lightweight. It also keeps the 3.5mm jack, and on the other side we find two USB Thunderbolt 4 ports, although in this case one of them is used by this thing, so I can't show it very well. And just like I said, this is where the magnetic camera is stored, and you just press it and it pulls out. Notice that we're just going to remove it, and immediately the computer has a cover on it to prevent dust or anything like that from getting in. So of course, once we stick the camera on this part, it's immediately going to be detected, but in this case here, the particular thing is that you can rotate the camera, so to speak, but simply peel it off and then stick it back and see how this way you could change the view. It's something that so far I don't think is possible on other computers, so it gives you more versatility than we currently find on the market. In fact, it also has a small LED in that part that tells you when it is being used, but that would be another advantage of being able to completely disassemble the camera. If you are one of those who care a lot about privacy, it is clear that having the camera detached will make it impossible for someone to see you through that camera. And note that you simply stick it in this part and then re-enter the camera. The mechanism is very well designed, so let me know in the comments what you think of this mechanism. By the way, the back cover has a magnesium alloy that is very smooth to the touch. The truth is that it is very nice to hold this computer, which is available in 3 colors. This one that comes with a kind of gradient in some very soft shades of blue and pink. It is also available in green and also in black. To be exact, it weighs 1.03 kilograms and has a thickness of just 1 centimeter. The screen is fully touch screen and has a diagonal of 14.6 inches. It has OLED technology, and obviously having the camera on the outside makes the bezels ultra thin. Its aspect ratio is 3:2, so it has a good space to work with. As for the processor, we are going to find 2 versions. This one comes with Intel Core Ultra 7, and it is also available with Intel Core Ultra 5. Both of these will obviously use Intel's integrated graphics, and it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, although this version has 32. This, I guess, is going to be an issue that's going to vary depending on where you purchase it from. And in terms of storage, it reaches 1 terabyte. In this case, it apparently comes with a large partition of 300 gigabytes and the rest in another partition. The battery is 60 watt hours. We will have to put it to the test because we not only have to see the capacity but also how efficient it can be in conjunction with the processor that is integrated. But HONOR shares the figure that it also supports fast charging. So with 30 minutes of charging, which by the way will be through the USB-C port, it will be able to give you 46% battery, and it gets to 100% in 95 minutes approximately. It obviously comes with Windows 11, and to try to differentiate itself a bit, HONOR will offer you an application called HONOR PC Manager, which is also inevitably reminiscent of Huawei's app. Let me see if, for example, it integrates some battery protection mechanism, because it looks very similar to Huawei, and evidently it does have battery protection mechanisms which is not integrated in all computers. So it is recommended that you activate this option so that your battery does not degrade so quickly. Here you will also find other functions such as screen projection to the rest of your HONOR devices. We will also have HONOR Share to send files between your HONOR devices, intelligent audio functions, optimizations for the system. You can update the drivers, and I forgot to tell you also that this trackpad supports gestures. So for example, we're going to be able to control the volume level by simply swiping from this side of the trackpad, and the same thing will happen when trying to control the brightness, but on the other side of the trackpad. So it's a trackpad that's not only big and smooth, but it's also pretty smart. As additional details, we're also going to find this fingerprint reader built into the keyboard. And it does have front-facing speakers, which again reminds me a lot of another brand I already told you about. In summary, I think it is the computer that I am liking the most lately because it is very light. But it also has these ports that are not usually so common in such light computers. So hopefully it will come to Mexico. For now, its distribution in Mexico has not been confirmed, but let's hope it does. For the moment, this has been all for this first brief glimpse. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please let us know, and we'll see you next time.